Hello, friend. So, welcome back to our live stream. My name is Mark29. Actually, yesterday we never streamed. Like, we had a very busy schedule, but here we are today, very ready to stream. I hope you and yours are doing great. I and mine, we are fine. So this is whereby this is what we call greetings corner. So greet me. Also support me by subscribing, and I will really appreciate so much. I mean, support us. Remember, the channel belongs to you and I. Right? So greet me and then kindly support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. So how are you, friend? Yeah, you can interact with us or with me on the comment section, and I will really appreciate so much. So how are you doing? Yeah, it's a greetings time, so do not really be afraid of saying hello. Yeah, I'm trying to at least make sure check whether we are live, so that we do not really stream and then there is nothing happening. Amazing. Yeah, it's on today's on date. What date is today? Let me confirm. It's the 2nd of March 2026. So normally whenever we are done with the first month of the March, which is first month of the year, which is Ishmaeli, hello, how are you, Ishmaeli? Yeah, Ishmaeli, tell us where you are typing from or where you are representing on the comment section, and we will appreciate so much, Ishmaeli. Also, friend, if you've not subscribed, support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Yeah, amazing. You're good. So it's a greetings corner. If maybe you're tuning in and you're surprised, like, what is this guy doing? Yeah, it's greetings. And if maybe you've not subscribed, kindly greet me and then subscribe, and we will really appreciate so much. My name is Mark29. I can see we are live actually. Yeah, I can also see there are some people tuned in, which is very, very nice. So represent your area code. Where are you at the moment? And also, if maybe you've not subscribed, support us by subscribing, and we will be very, very grateful. Somebody told me this means namaste. Namaste is a form of greetings, right? Namaste. I do not really mean. Somebody is asking, who are you? If you mean if you're asking my name is Mark29. That is me. That came from Jojo TM. Jojo TM, kindly support us by subscribing, and we will appreciate so much. We will appreciate that effort. I believe I've answered you. So this is what we call greetings corner. You greet me, and then you support us by subscribing, and we will appreciate so much. Yeah, Ishmaeli and Jojo are actually the only people who've commented. Oh, Jojo, you're asking why subscribe? Okay, Jojo, I'm actually what do I say? I'm a growing YouTuber. I'm trying to at least establish myself. So by you subscribing, you will have supported me. I make a lot of videos actually in the village. I'm in the village in Kenya. Kenya is in Africa, or maybe you can say East Africa. So I normally go around villages making videos, a lot of videos. If maybe you go to my channel, you'll see the videos. So that is the reason as to why I'm kindly requesting you, Jojo, and the rest. Ishmael, you're saying Kenya is big. Yeah, Kenya is big. Kenya is actually divided in counties. So I'm in a county known as Nyamira County. Nyamira County is in Nyanza. But Kenya in Nairobi? No, Jojo is asking, is Kenya in Nairobi? Nairobi is the, excuse me, Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. So Nairobi is the one that is in Kenya, not Kenya is in Nairobi. Yeah. Actually, there are people out there who believe Africa. Kenya is in Africa. Kenya is a country in Africa. Though there are people who ask me, is Africa country whenever Nyamira, my hometown. Ishmael, you come from Nyamira. That's nice. So I'm in Nyamira, also in a constituency known as Kitutu Masaba. If maybe Ishmael, you know that constituency, that is the exact area that I am in. Maybe Ishmael, tell us your constituency in Nyamira, kindly, if you do not mind, that is. But if you mind, you see people are really different. Like most people do not really like sharing their exact area where they come from. I do not really know why, but for me, I see no problem in that. Yeah. So Ishmael, which constituency do you come from in Nyamira County? Also, Jojo, you've not told us where you come from. Yeah, we will appreciate so much if you share with us. Where do you come from? Yeah, that is for Jojo TM. Also, friend, the Jojo asking if I can do a headstand. I've really never tried that. I've never tried one. Maybe I'll try someday. Or maybe not. Headstand is really, I might break my neck. You see, with Candy Kathure. Hello, Candy. Hello, how are you doing, Candy? Also, friend, if maybe you're joining us and you've not really subscribed, we will really appreciate so much if you support us by subscribing. We will be very, very grateful. Hello to Candy Kathure. Yeah, that is the latest message that has come, or maybe comment that I've seen over there. Yeah, Candy. Okay, Candy was the last. Oh, Jojo, you're asking what interesting skills do you have? Interesting skills. Am I allowed to at least think about it before I answer, Jojo? Or maybe you want an instant answer, like right now. My skills are, I'm good at playing football. I cannot really say I'm too good, but I have a skill that involves playing football. Yeah. And also I have a skill of farming. I can actually farm. I can farm a lot of the very different types of varieties of maybe crops and many other things. So Georgia, what can you do? What skill do you have? Now that you asked me the question, I'm returning it to you. What type of skill do you have, Jojo? Also, Jojo, are you among the people who really are very afraid of sharing where you come from? Are you among the people? I apologize for that. I had muted my mic, but now we are back. Yeah, the flu thing. It's really busy on my neck, on my throat actually, not neck. Yeah, JJ asked you a question, the same question that you asked me. Which interesting skill do you have? That is for Jojo. Ishmael is asking, farming, is it a skill? Yeah. You see, everybody can farm, but not everybody can like perfect farming. So somehow it's a skill. Yeah, maybe maybe you've gone to some farms or some gardens, and then you saw somebody really like looks like he really took, or she really took time to organize his or her farm. Like it looks very perfect. Somebody known as Biggie, you're asking what time is it for you? I mean, I believe you're asking what time is it in my country. Right now it's 12:53 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, 12:53 p.m. And Ishmael, you're asking, you can do it without any skill. Yeah, sure, you can do farming without any skill. At the same time, there are things that really like the skills. Okay, Ishmaeli, what I want you to do is, maybe if you happen to know a certain farmer, you said you come from Nyamira County, I believe. Yeah, that is what you said. So maybe someday you just visit any maybe a certain farmer in particular in your, maybe here in the village, or maybe somewhere else, maybe where you're living right now, and then ask them, does farming really does it has, or is it a must that you have a skill before you begin farming? You see, everybody can farm actually, but there is a certain skill that is needed for you to perfect your farming. But also at the same time, you see, we all have different beliefs. Like for you, Ishmaeli, you're saying you're not really convinced that farming requires a skill. Yeah, it happens. So greetings corner. Yeah, so you greet me you support us by you're calling me a chef. All right, maybe someday I'll try to perfect the art of cooking. Yeah, I normally see very many chefs around. Also, I have a question actually. The people, like the men who is the word chef applied like in men and women, or we only call men chefs? Like I've never really understood that. Does the word chef or name chef like apply? Excuse me. Is it used like in general? If maybe you have an idea, tell us kindly. Like the name chef, is it used on only men or maybe both genders? So it's greetings corner, friend. Yeah, you join, you greet us, and then you support us by subscribing. Hello. Anybody around? Yeah, interact with sending a comment, and then support us kindly. Yeah, by subscribing. So I actually asked a question, maybe if there is somebody around who has an idea. Yeah, you can share with us, like, is the name chef common, like in both male and female, or maybe it's only used in female? Ishmael called me chief, not chef. My bad. So friend, my question is it's actually about greetings. Like you join, you greet us on the comment section, and then you support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. Also, I asked a question like, is the name or word chef, actually name chef, used in only men or both, like men and women? Yeah, or maybe I should Google. Let me try to Google and find out, because there is no answer yet. Let me Google and find out if chef is only used for men and not women, or maybe both. Yeah, if you happen to know the answer, kindly tell us. My Chrome is not yet ready for me to type, or maybe to find out. Greetings. Yeah, from East Africa. So chef. Yeah, that is the word that I want to find out. So I've found chef. I'll be reading like what does it say over here? So it says a chef is a trained professional cook who manages kitchen operations, creates menus, and ensures food quality often specializing in specific cuisines. Okay, so a chef can either be a woman or a man. Now I know. Finally. Yeah. So if you've specialized in cooking or preparing different cuisines, you're a chef. I apologize for that. It's a flu. It's a very cold season. And right now, a few minutes ago actually, it was drizzling over here. Yeah, and whenever it's normally a cold season, flus are normally on a very high alert. It's like they normally wait for a cold season, and then they pop up. And infect almost everybody. But that is life actually. It's very normal. No biggie. So friend, if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing, and also excuse me, you can watch our very many videos that are on YouTube, yeah, about life in the village, especially right now during the rainy season. It's not easy to move around, like, yeah, very tough, but we have to move, because just like anybody, people in the village, we have to wake up, go to the shamba, that is garden, prepare our gardens, and then also make a living out of that, because we cannot really, I apologize for that, because we cannot really stay in the homes or inside the houses because it's raining outside. Like at the end of the day, you have to like bring something home. So maybe if you stay at home the whole day, then when night comes or evening, what are you going to eat? Like you have to go out and at least try to make a living. Yeah, so we are not really different from the people living in the city. Yeah, because they also have to wake up, because come end month. So the only difference is we in the village, you do not really pay rent. Yeah, the only thing that we buy are things like cooking oil. What else? What else? Really, the budget in the village is really like very minimal compared to the people living in the city. Here, you even plant your own veggies. So the that is on the list, apart from cooking oil, maybe if you want to eat meat, but everything else you'll find it in the village. If maybe you do not have a farm, then you'll be living like the people living in the city, so there'll be no difference. But if you have a farm, you can plant anything. The good thing with the region that I'm in is that everything grows. Food, now the foods, in terms of food, leave alone the fruits. We grow what we call potatoes, be it sweet or the normal potatoes. We grow kales. We grow onions. You can grow tomatoes. Only for us now, we do not really have tomatoes. So though you can grow tomatoes, you can grow maize, which is corn. You can grow beans. You can grow cabbages. Like all the veggies, you can grow them in your farm. Here in my place, though you see there are places in my country, in Kenya. So excuse me for that. What I was saying is there are areas here in Kenya whereby you cannot really even grow like any type of crop because it's really dry. But the place I'm at the moment right now, you can grow anything, and it has to mature, it has to grow. Yeah, obviously. So friend, it is Greetings corner. You join, you greet us, and then you subscribe, and we will be very, very grateful for that. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me for that. Yeah, that is a flu, a very, very, very bad flu. And it actually came during a very, very bad time because it's a wet season. Yeah. But like I said, people have to work. Rain cannot really be an excuse of you not working or going to work. Yeah, that reminds me of a few months ago when I used to work. I used to say that like rain cannot really be an excuse for me not showing up at work. It cannot. There are people, whenever it rains, they are like, nah, I'm not going to work. It can be your own work, which maybe you're self-employed, but you cannot do that because there are people really out there who are really waiting for you to maybe open your shop and serve them. So if you do not go to work, then those people will really have a very tough time. So you have to go to work even if the work belongs to you. Even if you're like you do not really want to go, all you can do is force yourself and then go. Yeah. So work has to be done. Be it rain or shine or sunshine, people have to work. So friend, greetings from Kenya, East Africa. Where are you representing? Like where are you right now? So even if maybe you're in Kenya, maybe you joined us and you're in Kenya, you can tell us the exact location where you are from. Like Ishmael told me that he comes from the same county that I come from, Nyamira County in Kenya. So friend, where are you representing? Is it inside Kenya or maybe outside the country, Kenya? Greetings corner. Do not forget that you join, you greet us on the comment section, and then you support us by subscribing, and we will be very grateful. Yeah, I'm planning to, like I said earlier, I normally like make videos involving my village. Not only my village, I also go around other villages to at least see or maybe document, like capture how people are living their lives over their daily routine. We normally do that. So maybe if you're joining us and you've not subscribed, then you'll be missing big from this village. Excuse for that. We are back. So people are really not commenting. So Ishmael was the last person to comment. Biggie, and then your next name is Biggie _ BLXCK. I do not really know what that means, but you asked the time in my country. I believe I answered you. Yeah, so right now it's 1:11 p.m. like 13 in 24-hour clock system. It's 13:11. Okay, so I also believe there are people. Nah, I do not. So that aside, I'm also trying to at least find out what's really trending right now in my country, which is Kenya, East Africa. So my internet is not that fast because I live in the village, and networks here really trouble. Like they take too long to load, but it is what it is. Everything has its own advantages and disadvantages, right? So we are waiting for the network to at least know or find out what is trending. Meanwhile, if you're joining us, friend, you can support us by subscribing and also liking, commenting. By the way, you can also share the stream, right? Yeah, you can share the stream. Amazing. Wow, it's really taking a very long time, but finally we'll be there. So it's about believe. You believe and then it will happen. It's about faith. It's really taking a very long time, but friend, if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing and we will really appreciate so much. And also remember to comment, tell us where you are. Yeah, be it Kenya, where I am, be it outside Kenya. I've really never interacted with anybody, anyone coming from Tanzania, our neighbor, our sister country. Like I've never really, yeah. Ndugu zangu wa Tanzania, yeah, naomba mkomenti pia msubscribe, alafu nini tena, hiyo ni kwa kina dada na ndugu zetu wa Tanzania. Yeah, apologies for that, friend. You see, coughing is really, when you're having a flu, really trying to hide or squeeze a cough is really very hard. It's actually impossible. You cannot hide a cough. I remember a very long time ago when we were playing hide and seek with my younger sister and some few friends. So I had a cough. I mean I had a flu, and then we were, remember, during hide and seek, you're not supposed to make any sound. So I went and hid somewhere, and then immediately the person who was like now finding those who were hiding, immediately she finished, like you normally say, grady, then the people say go away, then they hide. So I remember I had a flu, and then immediately that person said grady, said go away, and then we hid. After hiding, the person is supposed to at least count 1, 2, 3 and then begin searching or looking for the people who went hiding. So immediately after saying 1, 2, 3, then the person who's out looking for those who had hidden, I coughed. So I coughed. I was caught. And when you're caught, you're the one who's supposed to now, like, cover yourself, then the rest go hiding. So it's really not enjoyable when you are caught the first, because the first person is actually the one who will play now the hiding, and then the rest will hide. Yeah, that is how it used to be, friend. Yeah, friend, it's about greetings. You greet us. You tell us on the comment section where you are watching us from, and then kindly you subscribe, and we will be very, very grateful for that. Greetings corner. So the last person to type was actually Ishmael. Ishmael, so where did you go actually? You've gone missing. MIA. Missing in action. Yeah, there was Ishmael, there was Biggie, there was Jojo. Jojo, you've also gone missing. There was Kendi Kathura. There was So Ishmael, you actually answered me and then I never saw that. So you said I come from North Mugirango. I believe I know your area MP. Your area MP is... Why am I forgetting the name? Really? I knew that man, but the name has really disappeared. I have no idea where to. Somebody Mogaka, I believe so. Yeah, I believe Mogaka is in his name. So many people actually call the people who come from Gusii region, Mogaka. They normally do that. So they believe that everybody that comes from here, as his name is Mogaka. And then the ladies, they are normally called Nyansuguta. So that is how people out there believe that if you come from this region, then you're either Mogaka or Nyansuguta. Yeah. So friend, last night we actually never got the opportunity to stream, as I said earlier, and I apologize for that. So last night we never really talked about the bizarre stories, bizarre news that we normally talk about, but tonight we actually, like, it has to happen. No any other option, unless maybe a technical issue arises, but before that or anything in between, it has to stop. Though in a few hours time from now, I'll be at least going somewhere to shoot the normal shooting, the ones that we normally carry out on a daily basis. So I can see the sun is out, but looks like very soon it will rain, according to the weather forecast I reviewed this morning. Actually, from around 2 p.m. So right now it's 1:19 p.m. So from 2 p.m. it will be raining, but we have to shoot. Be it like, even if it's raining, we have to shoot. So kindly, friend, if you're joining us, support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate so much. And also you can go to our channel page over there on the videos. You watch the videos that we normally make in the village. Yeah, if maybe you happen to love things that happen in the village, the green environment, yeah, the quietness, the serenity and tranquility of the village. So you'll find that in our videos. Amazing places. Yeah, my net has really let me down, because I was trying to at least fetch a few things from the internet about what is currently trending over here, but it has really let me down. I cannot really... Okay, let me try again. I'll try again so that I let you know. I do not really want to give up that soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still waiting actually for the people who are joining us right now. We are doing what we call greetings corner. Like, you greet us, you, after greeting us, you support us by subscribing, and we will really appreciate that so much. So we've been here for the past 41 minutes. Although there was a time that we had a certain issue with our net, but we came back like we never left. Actually, we never left. So I'm still waiting for the net to do its thing, slowly by slowly. Yeah, the slowness is because of the farness of the village from where the main servers are. So it's really very far, like very many kilometers. But it cannot be a reason as to why we cannot really like continue talking while we are waiting for the net. Yeah, so friend, it's actually a free session whereby you come in, you interact, you talk to us, we respond, and things keep going. Yeah. So I'm also doing this because of a certain friend of mine from Australia. I believe that is the country that you're in. So this friend of mine actually told me I normally stream during the night. So when it's at night, maybe if I'm streaming, let's assume around 11 p.m. in my country, Kenya. So in that friend of mine's country, it will be around 1 a.m. So it really makes the people over there very hard to watch us. So that is the reason as to why I'm also like considering, even if the friend is only one, I have to consider him. So he's a very big fan of us, and he told me kindly be streaming during the day. Do not only stream at night, because most people from where I come from, they do not get the opportunity to watch you. So here we are. But during the day, we'll not really talk about weird stories or bizarre stories. During the day in my country, we're not going to talk about that. But during the night, at night in my country, we definitely have to talk about that. So this is the first stream for today. Then we'll do a different one or another one. Come in the night. Come at night. Yeah, so the last person actually to text us or to comment was Ishmael. Yeah, I can see the last night Arsenal played Chelsea, and I can see it trending here. Yeah, people are saying the Chelsea goalkeeper Sanchez. I was like thought somebody had pushed him, and then there was nobody. Yeah, as I told you friend earlier on, okay, it has not yet opened. So trending in Kenya actually. Let me open it and find out. So today's news, Arsenal edge Chelsea 2-1 to restore 5-point lead. I'm an Arsenal fan and this is the best news. 5-point. That is the part. And then we have all UAE parade videos falsely claim US eviction from Dubai. I don't really understand that. And then we have Guardiola calls for respect after Leeds fans boo Ramadan break-in City win. That's bad. And then we have there is something here trending in Kenya. Must go is trending, really trending on number 1 actually in Kenya. And then we have number 2 about politics. Oman is trending. And then number 3 politics also trending is President William Ruto. And then so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4 is Saudi Arabia. And then number 5 is Edwin Sifuna. And number 6 is advocates. Wow. Yeah. All right, friend. So that is what was trending in my country. I do not really want to go into details because so we are here on greetings business. Yeah, kindly greet us. Tell us where you are joining us from. I represent your area code. Yeah, share with us. So I'm going through the comments here. Right. Yeah, that is amazing. So everybody actually deserves like to have fun. Like, do not really limit yourself. Like, you'll not enjoy yourself because if you enjoy yourself, then somebody might be like annoyed. Why are you enjoying yourself? So that shouldn't really limit you, friend. Yeah, so friend, we are back like we never left. So you're supposed to, actually we were talking about greetings. You greet us and then you support us by subscribing. So we went for a few seconds and we are back. And I believe we've sorted everything around here. Now we're good. Yeah, there'll be nothing like muting the camera. Now we're here. So talk to us. Like greetings corner. You're supposed to greet us and then tell us where you are at the moment, and also support us by subscribing. We will really appreciate that so much. Oh, okay. I can see Jojo, you're saying you're back. Welcome back. And then Jojo, you want me to take you on a house tour. And then we have Ishmael, you're saying you're saying send me matoke and miwa. Okay. And then we have Mambo ni Pole Pole, that is from Ishmaeli. You're saying I'm here, man. So I'm really wondering, like, why am I not getting these messages on my screen over here? Like I'm finding them on the other side. So I'm really wondering why. How come? Or Gigi, you want me to take you on a house tour? My house is actually this is the whole of it. You see, whatever you see around me, this is the whole house. So like there is no any other tour. Like where I'm seated, is where everything happens. So this is my entire house. That is for Jojo. And also Ishmael is saying send me Matoke and Miwa. I'll send you that, but at the moment I'm down. I believe you understand what I mean when I say I'm down. Yeah, because you come from Kenya, so you understand when somebody says I'm down. But when I'll be somewhere, when I'll get that small thing, Ishmaeli, I'll send you. So no worries. Yeah, they'll come in plenty. You see, the place that I am at is known as Kiombo. So Kiombo is like a depot for sugarcane and bananas, like plantain. So maybe whichever area you are at in Kenya, and maybe you want bananas, matoke, plantain and sugarcane, then this is the right place to. You're saying Mkuu, you're actually laughing. I'm sure I know what you are laughing about. Yeah, the certain sound that came from the table, and I'm sure that is why you may be laughing. That's actually, yeah, they came. I do not understand the reason. Is it that my screen froze or what? The messages are not really appearing on my screen over here, so I'm being forced to go to somewhere else to fetch them from there. Yeah, it looks like you guys were conversing with me and then I was not receiving them. So I do not really know if maybe I should end the stream and begin it afresh or just continue with the way it is. Anyway, we'll just continue. Yeah, no biggie. Here we are. So we've been here for the past exactly 1 hour. Yeah, I do not really want us to take a very long time. Yeah, at least maybe we add some few minutes, let's run for maybe something like 35 or around minutes, and then we wrap up. We call it a day, and then wait till night time. So my friend from Australia, yeah, I'm actually waiting for you. I believe maybe you told me you normally. What did you tell me you normally do? I'm forgetting. But this stream was actually like meant for you. Yeah, kindly be present. Okay, there's somebody actually calling me, and I'll take a few seconds, then I'll be back. Yeah, so friend, I'm back. I went to help somebody somewhere, and I'm back. So I hope you are doing great. So the thing is, friend, we're actually talking about greetings. So you greeters, you represent your area code. Or maybe your country. Yeah, so I'm trying actually to fetch some comments that came earlier on, and then I'm not really seeing them. So it's really funny. But I can see them from on the other side. Yeah, so we have like 35, or 35 minutes to end the stream, right? So excuse me for that, friend. It's a flu, like we said earlier on. You cannot really withhold a cough. I have no idea what happens if maybe you try to withhold one, but it's close to impossible withholding a cough. So we were talking about greetings, and then the last person to actually talk to us was Ishmaeli and Jojo. But Jojo, you never told us where you come from. Very many people actually never told us. Beginning with Jojo, and then we have, who was this? We had Biggie. Biggie never told us where he comes from. So I'm not really sure if Biggie is a man or a she. And then we had Candy. Obviously, Candy is a lady. So Candy never told us where you are at. And then, yeah, Ishmaeli told us. So the people who never really represented the area they are very. It's actually only one person who told us where he is, who was Ishmael. So the rest never told us. So friend, if you're joining us, kindly comment, greet us in the comment section, and then support us by subscribing, and we will be very, very grateful. And also we have very many videos actually on our channel, of which if maybe you love things that happen in the village, you can go over there and check them out. Your time is flying. A few minutes ago it was 12 p.m. 12 something actually, because we've been here for the past 1 hour 7 minutes. So a few minutes ago it was 12 p.m. and now it's 1:49 p.m. So time is really flying. Yeah, so in about 32 minutes not 32, the 20 something minutes will be ending the stream. Yeah, in a very short period of time from now. Yeah, cough manenos. All right. So what is actually trending? Yeah. So that is what I'm about to find out. What is trending today? So in 25 minutes time from now, we will be out of here. 25, only 25. Yeah, we do not. Yeah, so friend, we are still around. Yeah, so the thing was, or is, you're supposed to greet us and then comment. I mean, greet us. When I say greet us, yeah, just subscribing, nothing. Yeah, you subscribe, we appreciate so much. So my network is also having a few issues here and there. But that's actually normal. Like I told you earlier on, the network in the village is a challenge, but a good one at the same time, because it's there actually. So it's very helpful, and at the same time it's challenging. Can I say that? Though the good thing is we at least have it. So that is the best part. There is internet, even if it's that slow, it works. Like right now, I'm trying to refresh it. I've been refreshing it for the past few minutes, but we are hoping for the best, right? Like you have to hope Yeah, they normally say, let hope be the last thing to die in you. If you are alive, then you have to be hopeful that someday something great will happen. Everybody hopes for that, actually. Everybody hopes for that. And it's very normal, you see. So friend, we are almost wrapping it up. If maybe you happen to have a question, yeah, this is the right time. I mean the perfect time to ask the question. Yeah. If you have a question, then the right time is now. Right now. So I'm trying to look in the comment section to find out if maybe there's somebody who was asked us a question. Maybe we've not seen it or maybe read it, but I cannot really find one. So there is no question, and also there is no any excuse me, there is no new comment. So at around one, not one, but two, because we have like 15 more minutes to go. So we've been here for the past 1 hour 15 minutes, so we want to at least spend like an hour and 30 something minutes. So we have very few minutes before we wrap it up. If maybe there is somebody who has a question or wants to comment, this is the perfect time to do so. Yeah, I can also see that when we began the what do we call it? The stream, we were at 790 subscribers. So far we've gained 4 subscribers. Amazing, right? Yeah. Perfecto. Nice one. So we are only remaining with 6 to hit 800 subscribers. Wow. Wow. This is fantastic. Yeah, and also the target for this month is actually 1,000 subscribers, like before we end the month of March. Yeah, our target is we hit 1,000 subscribers. So right now we are missing so we are at 794. So friends, I apologize. So friends, I apologize for that hitch. Keeps on reoccurring. But despite that, we move. I mean, we continue with our stream. It's exactly 2 p.m. in Kenya, East Africa. So in a few minutes time, we'll be out. I believe the counting has really gone backward. We're supposed to be hitting 20 minutes right now. But it has returned us back to 16 minutes. Anyway, so again continue counting from now. We are at 17 minutes, so we'll continue counting from 17 to 30. So we are remaining with like 13 minutes, though we might add it because at times we normally lose there are minutes or seconds that we normally lose because of the network issues. At times it really cuts some seconds, and then maybe if I shot if I streamed for around 1 hour 31 minutes, it might eat the whole a whole minute. Like now it will be counting from now. There is a hen that is really disturbing us from outside. Let me hope it will go away. So what I was saying, friend, is at times the network, or maybe our stream is like cut. Some seconds are really taken away from it because of the internet. At times it's slow, so it eats a few seconds from our streams. So if maybe there was a time that I used to stream for like an hour plus 15 minutes, and then when it uploads now, then checking on it, it used to drop to around 58 minutes only. So like a few minutes were used to be taken away. So that is the reason as to why like my aim is 1 hour 30 something minutes. So even if it's a few seconds or a few minutes are taken away, we'll remain with something. Yeah. So right now we are remaining with around 11, if not 13 minutes from now before we end the stream. So let me try to check the comment section and see maybe if there is a comment that I left out so that we can read it. My friend here, Amara, how are you? I've seen you. Hi, Amara. You're saying hi, You're saying you're back. Welcome back, Amara. I missed you, actually. I'm very happy to see you. The thing is, amazing. The thing is, the comment section on my screen is not really reflecting, so I have to go back to somewhere and get it. So, Amara, how have you been? Are you saying you're fine? Amazing. And how about your family? I remember you told me you live with your family. So how is everyone doing? And also, Amara, kindly tell us what time is it in here? You're saying everybody is fine. So Amara, what is it in your country actually? In my country here in Kenya, we are at 2:04 p.m. How about in Pakistan? Amara, you're saying in your country it is 4:04 p.m. So you are ahead of us by 2 hours, right? Amazing. Amazing. So Amara, I'm really happy to see you, my friend. Amara, Pakistan love. So Amara, what are you doing currently? Also Amara, yeah. Amara, you're asking, the chick is screaming. Yeah, I believe, you see, normally when they lay eggs, they normally scream. I do not really know the reason as to why. Maybe to alert everybody that I've laid an egg. That's the only time that you'll hear hens screaming. Yeah, not like the roosters. You see, the roosters normally, like, they make a lot of noise early in the morning, like maybe they wake people up. Yeah, roosters. But for the hens, the only time they scream, like you said, or make a lot of noise, is during after they've laid an egg. So Amara, if you could have been around, we could have actually enjoyed that egg. Yeah, we could have either boiled them or maybe cooked them, those eggs. And also there is no way they can get to you. Yeah, but no biggie, right? No biggie. So it made a lot of noise. Now it has disappeared. It has gone, maybe to find food to eat. So we are actually remaining with around 8 or 9 minutes, 8 to 9 minutes. So Amara, you actually came at around time, because we are about to end our stream. But like always, we will stream a different session or stream in the night. And also today I believe we'll do it at least early, not like we've been doing it. You see, the other days we used to stream very late, like around 11 p.m. So tonight we'll at least try to do it earlier. The early the better. And also there is actually a certain neighbor's cow that has really been screaming. Okay, it has been mowing since last night up until now. I can also hear it from a distance mowing. I have no idea the reason as to why. Maybe it needs food. You see, animals are really like people. There are people, whenever they get hungry, like they need food, they cry. Yeah, I've seen people. I'm not actually laughing about it, because I do know there are people who really go for days without eating, which is really a very big challenge. And then when they eat, they get a very small quantity. So friend, actually, if maybe you are in a position to help such people, kindly, even including those young men that you normally find maybe outside the supermarket or outside the mall that are begging, yeah, you can at least get them something small, something. Maybe that person is really in a situation whereby he or she cannot really do anything without maybe at least eating something. So we are not the same. There is a person, like, for example, I can wake up in the morning and then like have no breakfast. I do not really take breakfast, and then wait till maybe in the afternoon, and then maybe wait for food. And then there are people who immediately they wake up, like you have to eat something before you begin your day. Like you will find yourself very lazy, not able to do anything. So if maybe you find somebody either outside the mall or somewhere in the streets begging, if you happen to have that small thing that you can give them. And also there is a thing that you cannot really be able to give everybody that you find in the streets. So that Even if you give one person, one individual, it will be enough. Maybe the other person will get it from someone else, and they'll continue that way. So friend, we have like 5 minutes, and then we call it a day. Just 5 minutes. If maybe you have a question, or maybe you want to greet me, yeah, go ahead, greet me before we wrap it up. And call it a day. Yeah, just 4 minutes, and then we call it a day. So I can see that there were a lot of people who actually commented here. So I want to at least read your names so that you can not say that I never mentioned you. The first person was Ishmaeli, and then we had Jojo, and then we had somebody known as Kendi Kathure representing. We have Biggie, and then we had Amara, a very good friend of mine. I also want to big up somebody known as Commander TV. Commander TV, I really appreciate your support. The support you're giving me is really amazing. And everybody else, not just Amanda TV. Like everybody who has been subscribing, commenting, that is the kind of support that we need, and I really appreciate so much. Yeah, I do not take it for granted. You're very special people to me. So we have 3 minutes to go. Just 3. So anybody who's not been answered, if maybe you have a question, for me that is, and you need an answer, you want an answer, I'm here before we actually wrap it up. So it's 2 minutes to go. Yeah, I can see we've been here for the longest time. Yeah, almost done. So friend, maybe if you're joining us, kindly support us by subscribing. We will appreciate so much. Also, do not forget to watch our videos. We have lots of videos. Yeah, a lot about the village, life in the village. That is what we normally like. It takes a very big chunk of our videos, the village life. Yeah, in Kenya, East Africa. So we have like a minute before we wrap it up. Maybe if you have a question, now is the time to ask. I do not want to lock anybody out. Also remember, we'll be doing a different stream at night. So you are welcome as well to join the stream during the at night, that is tonight. And we have now seconds before we wrap it up. So it was about greetings. Yeah, you have to greet us, comment, and then support us by subscribing, and we will appreciate that so much. So we have like 10 seconds before we call it a day. I can see like there are no more comments. Excuse me for that. Yeah. So thank you very much, friend, for taking your time to watch this. We really appreciate so much. My name is Ino. Mark 29. It's a bye for now. We will meet in our next stream.